If you've been wondering how AI can help in your marketing efforts, I've got 2 AppSumo deals for you today that can help with the advertising and your sales funnel. And first up is the one behind me. This is QuickAds. So QuickAds has 2 elements to it. You can discover existing ads that are doing really well, and you can create ads for your brand. So just heading over to the discovery section, you can select the format, whether you're looking for image or video. You can select what platform you're interested in, so let's just say Facebook. If you're looking at a particular industry, you can narrow it down. You can look at just the active ones, and then let's just put in UK. And that will give you a very general set of results. You can also search, so let's just say CRM, and you can search for ad description, the brand, or the title. There's only, according to this, one advert worth taking a look at that's anything to do with CRM on Facebook that's an image in the UK. We take off some of those constraints and we start to see a lot more ads. And you see these are a lot of American ads, they've got dollars, and that's why you'd probably filter it down. So once you've got your ads that you're interested in, we can take a look at some insights. This can take a couple of minutes while the platform goes to work analyzing the ad and pulling the data. So once it's finished, it gives you ad insights, giving you the framework, the theme, the product type, the tone, target audience, target age, the industry, and the sub-industry. You can see it's active, you can see the start date, the end date at the moment, how long it's been running for, the platforms it's been used on. So this is a lot of information for you to dig into. You can see the ad. If that was a video, we'd be able to click it and play the ad as well. The platform can score the ads as well, so message clarity, appeal, call to action, brand alignment. You can go in and get a quick analysis showing the strengths, weaknesses, and suggestions. So you can use this on your own or on competitor ads to see how you can produce better ads than your competitors. Going back to the search, you can search for particular brands if you want. Just start typing it in. See, there's AppSumo. Let's try Apple, Google. And so here's an example where they've got videos and you can simply press play and you'll watch the video. So for research, this is a really interesting platform. It allows you to build up a nice little bank of inspiration for your own advertisement. But then how do you actually build your own ads? Well, first thing you need to do is add your brand. How many brands you'll have access to depends on the AppSumo plan you've got. So this is a really nice feature. You put in a web address and it will pull back the logo, the color scheme, a brand description. You can edit this if it's not quite right. Let's just say create brand. Once you've added your brand, you'll head over to the design section where you can create either video or image creatives. So I'm going to go image creatives and I'm going to try out e-commerce. I've not tried that yet. And we want Instagram ad. So because this is a product, I've added the URL. You do have advanced settings to adjust the industry. Say proceed. It's now going to scan that URL for the product, grab the image, and hopefully come up with a winning ad. So when you're building an ad, you get the option to use your own photography, which I would do in this case because it's a product, but it will also suggest images. So if you've got a landing page and you're not quite sure what images to use, you can use images from Getty Images, which I think is very cool. So here's what it's come up with: handcrafted, adorable design, high quality porcelain, durable, versatile. Try it now. I'm not quite sure about some of the wording here because this is a physical product to buy, but this is just the start. We can go in now and we can adjust the design. So it's just okay. Let's just click on this one, see what happens. So there we go. It's now transformed it. This is better. Handcrafted, adorable design. Maybe just need a higher quality image there, so I'd probably want to replace that. But why you need smiley face porcelain ring holder, handcrafted, adorable design, high quality porcelain, durable, versatile, and then we can add extra text here, or we can just delete it. So you get some options in order to edit this text, and you can then hit save. One element I like about this is if you want to try out a few different designs, once you've saved that one, we can try a different design. Okay, so you might like that one, and then we can save and you can save it as a new design. So you can very quickly generate variations of the design that you want. So we can come up with 3 or 4 different ads. Once you've got all the designs you like, just download them and use them where it is you're advertising. So as well as all the different options for the image creatives, and there's some that are still being worked on, so they're not quite there yet, but I'll be interested to see the motion ads when it comes out. You can create video creatives. So this can be for YouTube long form, TikTok short, Instagram reels. So again, it wants a product URL, and you can use stock images, stock visuals. I'm going to try AI images because I've not tried that yet. So again, it's going to analyze the URL we give it. It's going to create some kind of script, some sort of sales script. And then in theory, it's going to create a video advert about that product. While it's creating that video ad, let me just quickly touch on the different tiers. So I'll put an affiliate link down below. Tier 1, 2, 3, it goes all the way up to tier 5. And the difference in tiers at the lower tiers, it's a number of brands you can have, number of voice clones, generated credits. But what's interesting is when you get to tier 3, you get white labeling. Now, I was really interested in checking out what white labeling meant, because quite often it's just tweaking the brand setting and colors. But in actual fact, here's the main configuration for white labeling. You give it a brand name, you set up a different subdomains for the main editor, the premium editor, the video editor. You select a theme color, you've got logos, and then you've got your social media links. So you could have this as an extension of your business. So here we have the first look at the advert it's generated.
Introducing elegance and warmth in your living space. Transform any room into a cozy sanctuary. Bring warmth and beauty into your home. Order your enchanted butterfly tea light holder today.
Now that's pretty good. Of course, this isn't the actual product image. So for this particular one, we wouldn't use this. But of course, if you've got something that isn't a physical product and you're offering a service, this could be a great way of generating an advert. And let's just go to Quick Edit. So we can edit the text, we can change the voiceover, we can change the image as well. And so in actual fact, my assets, I could upload. So this is useful. So it's generated the video. It's got some suggested images there that it's generated with AI, and they look really good. So we could now go ahead and try and recreate some of these shots and then upload them to use in the video. The editor works pretty well. You can edit text, you've got elements, you can have a multi-platform preview depending on what you're going to be using it on. So you've got the different aspect ratios. So there's the YouTube one, it's squashed because this is a portrait one. Again, squashed, squashed, squashed. So really, by the looks of this, if you want to use multi-platform, you probably want to generate 2 different ads, one that's 9:16 and one that's 1:1. I haven't explored this as much as I would like. You can see there's a lot of options here, so there's quite a lot built into this. And that also includes, once you've generated all your assets, a publishing. This is in beta at the moment, but you can publish as a post to your social media page, or you can upload the ad creative. Now, once you've done all that and you're advertising your products, if you don't have an online shop and you're advertising some sort of service, you will want to capture people's interests and put them into a sales funnel. And that's where this next product comes in. This is Ninjapipe. This is a CRM currently available on AppSumo. Now, first thing I want to say about this, affiliate link down below, of course, is there's only 3 tiers. And they are pretty generous, with the top tier, $300, getting you unlimited, pretty much everything, deals, contacts, quotes. It's all features. If you're thinking of using this quite heavily, that's probably the one to go for straight away. So there's a lot built into this. I've been having a good play with it. I've encountered a few technical issues, and first thing I'd like to say is thank you very much to the team. They've been very quick in getting back to me, responding to my problems. Sometimes it's my fault, sometimes there's a problem with the system, but we keep getting them solved, and I love to see an engaged team. So this is the CRM dashboard, but there's also a sales dashboard. So you get at a glance views. And when you swap to sales, you can see the top bar has changed as well: dashboard, orders, budget, customers, and products. So I suppose you could use this to sell some pottery products if you wanted to. But let's go back to the CRM, as this is where all the juicy stuff happens. So this is a really nice clean interface. We have automations. It's got the main 2 big boys of Zapier and Pabbly. They've got their own API, and they have their own workflows. You can see I've been messing around with different workflows, but when we go in, super simple. To build, you select a trigger. So in this case, when a contact has been added, then you can select different actions. So you can send emails, SMS, WhatsApp, schedule appointments, create pipeline items. There's everything you could need to get started at a basic level here. The interesting one that I've been testing out is this appointment setter. So when a contact is added, for example, they might fill out a form. So you're advertising your service, you direct them to a form, they fill it out. You can have the system send them an email, and using AI, it will write an email to book a consultation, which I think is pretty cool. You'll need to provide your own OpenAI key, so you're going to pay for that yourself. You don't have to use this. You could just write your own standard message, but this way it gives a bit more of a, you can personalize it a little bit, and you can have it different each time. So it's not just a standard message going out to everybody. So those workflows are really cool. In terms of contacts, this is just a test contact I've added. This is your dashboard that you'll see. So you can see the deals, you can see all the tasks associated with them. You can upload documentation. You can have loads of details about them. So you can add their email, phone, company, WhatsApp. You can have the company details, some extra other details. And then from here, you've got these various buttons to kick off looking for the chat history. You can ring, that's trying to launch my own PC phone thing. There's no phone thing built in. You can send them an email from the system, and you can update the contact. So you can add all the extra information you want, and you can delete the contact very easily as well. Now I've set this up and sent out a few test emails. One thing I don't see, maybe I've just not found it yet, is where the system sent an email, a recording of that email. So I've sent a couple of emails out, but I don't see them on the system. Hopefully that's going to get implemented, because I think it's important to have a history of communication with the client. If they reply to your email, it won't come into the system. It will just come back to your inbox, whichever email address you set up to send it out from, it will go back to that. Your clients can also have their own portal. You don't have to give them access to this, but this is a preview, and you see it will say, welcome back, Phil, the updates, files shared, links shared. And it's just a great way of dealing with clients if you want to keep them updated, share files with them for them to check over. Companies is basically the company version of the contacts. So you can have the company name, industry, website, all that good stuff. And then you can search for the contacts and add them to the company. You've got tasks, and the task system, super easy to use. You can simply add a task, you can add subtasks, you can assign it either to yourself or to clients. And then an intriguing part of this system, which I've not seen before, is data bins. So a data bin, from what I can gather, is basically a repository for any sort of external data you want to throw into it. So this looks like it's going to take me a little while to get my head around, but I think that's quite an intriguing thing to add in. And then of course you've got your products that you can add. This is nice because we've got the option to add physical products. So you can even add a SKU, which I think is great. Inventory, non-inventory or service products. You can upload the image, you can have the price, the frequency, one time, annually, monthly, and it's got many different currencies there, and the billing term. You've got a Kanban system for the pipelines. You can rename any of these columns, you can add the columns, you can delete the columns. It's pretty simple stuff, but it works really well. This system also allows you to create quotes and invoices. You'll need to have created a deal first. So that's super simple. It's just a very quick form to fill out. So after you've stepped through the various stages that it handholds you through, you get to this final page where you can select if you want to enable signatures, who the participants are, and you've built up, I haven't bothered to replace the logo, but you can replace that logo with your own. It's got all the details on. You hit generate, and that quote's downloaded as a PDF, and you can see we've got the two signatures on the bottom. You don't just get access to the main website, you also get the app. It's a pretty slick app. It's got all the notifications in you could want. You can access your chats, you can access your contacts. You can go in and you can see it's running very smoothly. It's really nice to see such a well-developed app from this platform that's available right now. So if you want to learn more about either of these products, do click below. I do feel like I've only scratched the surface of both of them. They both seem like they're very well-rounded already, and I'm looking forward to learning more about them. Let me know down in the comments if either of these take your fancy.